A career marked by winning.
He's one of only 5 coaches to ever win 200 games.
But remember, for heartbreak,
it was the biggest mistake I ever made in football.
Marty Schottenheimer, A Football Life, all new, Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network.
Welcome back to the 2013 Bronko Nagurski Awards Banquet, presented by ACF.
Earlier today, our finalists and Legends Award winner attended the Charlotte Touchdown Club's Leadership Forum, where they answered questions and shared their experiences with hundreds of high school athletes and coaches from across the Carolinas. What do you think of the Charlotte Touchdown Club and what they're doing for this community?
Well, I think it's tremendous. I mean, the basis of the whole thing is to help these young people prepare themselves, and that's why we bring our kids every year.
What tips would you give me as a freshman going into college?
Learn from the older guys, because they're going to teach you, they're going to show you the ropes.
When you became the leader of your team, how did you rally your players together?
When you put your trust in your coaches and your teammates, then everything else will fall in place.
These kids need to see an example of where they want to go in life.
At major universities, you got to do your schoolwork before you play, because you got to stay eligible.
Just stand on your books, doing what you got to do in the classroom first.
What is your favorite part about today?
Really didn't have this growing up. I really wish I did.
What's one piece of advice, though, that you really hope they take from today?
Just focus on the schoolwork first, because, football's going to end one day.
So just trying to do what I got to do, stay focused, and trying to be that positive role model for the kids.
Stay hungry and be determined for greatness.
Well, known for his speed, his explosiveness, and his versatility, and now we can officially say it, also known as a member of the #1 ranked Florida State Seminoles, the senior cornerback from Florida State University, LaMarcus Joyner.
Intercepted, picked off LaMarcus Joyner.
Aggressive.
Boy has the ball. He's hit the backfield. He fumbled. Pick it up.
I live by that philosophy. When I'm on the football field, my main thing is I'm defending my manhood. You got a bunch of men out there on the football field trying to impose their will on each other. And I refuse to be dominated. If my name is called for that trophy, they may have to lift me. I may pass out. It's going to be such a great honor to represent that trophy and to bring it back home to Tallahassee.
With the way they play defense in Tuscaloosa, it's almost like it wouldn't be a true Bronko Nagurski Award ceremony without at least one member from the University of Alabama, C.J. Mosley.
I just like to be fast.
CJ is there to stop Walker.
I'm not the biggest guy, not the strongest guy on the field, but if I'm quick, make sure I get to the ball.
Put down by CJ Mosley.
Whether it's dodging a lineman or getting through a lineman, as long as I get to the ball and make a play.
CJ Mosley was there to make the stop for the Crimson Tide defense.
We had a lot of players from Alabama that came through here, and they weren't fortunate to win. But for me to take this one home would be another great accomplishment for me and for this university.
Our 5th candidate here today, all I have to do is read this one stat. Leads the SEC in sacks and tackles for loss, for everybody to know the kind of athlete he is. An explosive player from the University of Missouri. This is Michael Sam.
Sacked by Michael Sam.
I'm relentless and determined to be great.
The defensive lineman of the week in the SEC delivers a sack.
Making great plays is hard.
Murray loses the football, scooped up by Sam running left side.
Speed will beat anything. You're going to have to keep on coming.
Hit by Sam and dragged down, his 3rd sack of the day.
Being on the field, my mindset is just whatever it takes to win the game. That's what I'm going to do.
And now that we have introduced our 5 finalists for the Bronko Nagurski Award tonight, I'd like to turn the podium over to our keynote speaker for this evening. 17 years of coaching experience, his defenses are notorious for being nationally ranked and stingy to their opponents. The head football coach for the University of Florida, Will Muschamp.
I had a buddy of mine call me after the season was over. He said, I didn't know if you knew this or not, but you're on the hot seat. And I said, well, I don't know where you've been, maybe Russia in the last 2 months, but I figured that out a while back. But the good thing about it is this. Everywhere you go, somebody puts their arm around you and says, Coach, I'm praying for you. And the way I look at it, if I've got this many people praying for me, some good things are going to happen to the Gators. Absolutely no question about it. So I've even had Georgia fans praying for me. So you can tell your Georgia friends I've had some praying for me too. Knew I was going to speak here. I saw who the 5 finalists were. You all have the critical factors in each position to be successful. And when you turn the tape on as a coach, you appreciate the passion guys play with and the leadership ability and how they positively affect everybody in the organization. And as a coach, you cherish to have guys like this. And there's no question all 5 of these guys have done that. They positively affect everybody in how they approach the game, how they watch film, how they practice, how they lift weights, how they study, how they conduct themselves off the field. And that's why they're here tonight. And when you have passion, there's about 4 things to me that go into being a good player to becoming a great player. And the first thing is passion, and with that is leadership ability and positively affecting people around them. FBI, football intelligence. I talk about our guys all the time. Making good decisions. Football intelligence. All 5 guys have great football intelligence when you watch the tape. The decisions they make on the field are very smart. Or when to play the ball, when not to play the ball. When to go for the big hit, when not to go for the big hit. When to go for the strip, when not to go for the strip. And those are all decisions that are made like that. And the special players, which all 5 of these are special, that's when they make those plays. The next thing I would talk about would be contact speed. You hear about those track guys playing football. These guys are football players that could run track. And the last thing to me is the ability to finish. To be able to finish some of those plays are what makes a good player all of a sudden a great player. And that's why you guys are sitting here tonight. Thank you so much. Go Gators.
Stay tuned because there's more to come on the 2013 Bronko Nagurski Awards banquet presented by ACN.